So, my bad, y'all. I had some technical difficulties. But this part 2, since it started over. She should have seen that was a red flag in that minute anyway. So I'm beating this old man ass. I actually felt bad for whooping his ass because I didn't really want to. And then she still stayed with him. So he had to see me. So he probably felt like, damn, he got his ass beat by a whole young girl. Because I had so much anger in me. So me and my son living in this fucked up apartment. So I remember calling my sister like, hey, can you come get me? This is supposed to be a sister. I'm like, hey, can you come get me and drop me back off to the apartment? She like, what is you? She with this cousin that stayed around the corner. She like, what is you? She with this cousin that was with her while they was right around the corner from me at a boy house or something. So I'm like, you right around the corner. Can you just drop me off at my apartment? What is you trying to go back there for? You stupid. You weird. I'm like, I don't have nowhere else to go. What you want me to do? Sleep on the floor? Sleep out here in the streets? You stay with your daddy. I'm not finna stay there. They treating me weird over here. I don't want to be bothered. So anywho, she dropped me and my son, 1 year old, dropped me and my baby off. No, my baby wasn't even 1 then. He was like 7, 8 months. Yeah, he like 8, maybe like 9 months. So she dropped us off. She ain't helped me pull out none of my bags of clothes. She dropped us off right there. My baby had a lot of new stuff too, y'all. And do you know she stood right there and pulled off and left me and my baby in the dark? I didn't want her to stay. I at least wanted you to help me at least get me and my babies in safely. Make sure we got here safe. She was so scared. She like, they could try to kill you. They pulled out guns on you. I get it. She probably was afraid. But to leave me out there in the dark, that's some shit I could have never done. My heart so motherfucking pure, and I'm such a warrior. I could never leave you, especially with my baby. So I'm out there with my little baby. I look back, I ain't gonna lie, that out of everything that happened at that building, that shit hurt me. I started crying like, damn. And I hurry up and wipe my tears like, I don't give a fuck. She pulled off, left me in the dark, turned, didn't start over, didn't know nothing. So, mind you, I'm out there by myself with my one baby. So I had to hurry up, get my baby up there, make sure he was safe, go get them other bags. Matter of fact, I didn't even leave my baby. I just was carrying him right here with 3 bags in my hand, his diaper bag, his milk, all that shit. So I'm carrying him up these stairs. So we in the apartment finally. So I'm straight. I see it ain't about nothing. I'm protected wherever I go. That's how I always felt. Like I had like a spirit team, a warrior team around me always. So I get in the apartment, we chilling. I still had a few things of food in the refrigerator. So we was okay. So now everything progressing fast. So now my little luster boo, tall, handsome protector, bro. Virgo protector. This man came right in my life. He was for the season, for sure. But he came in my life and protected me. So he moved straight in. And, like, we ended up progressing in at least 2 weeks. And we ended up getting cool as fuck. So, we didn't hit it off, like, sexually so quickly, though. It happened naturally. So, while he there, it's about 3 weeks go by. Now it's starting to get cold in the building. They still playing around with shit, but they letting it go as long. Ain't nobody in the building paying for nothing at this point now. So he come over to, he just taking care of me, looking out for me, you know, protecting me. So one day, this is the time, the chunky girl in the basement finally got the courage to come after me and try to fight me, blaming me over some shit that somebody else did. It was some fiends that stayed downstairs. But they was some well-kept fiends. Like, they paid their bills, they did everything. They did some shit to her, and she automatically thought it was me. They was getting into it with her like they two drunks. They stay up under each other, and they was constantly arguing because her and her kids would make so much noise. So they get into it. The chunky girl automatically blamed me. I know it's that bitch up there. So I put on my shit. I ain't say nothing. I just put on my shit and stood right there at the top of the stairs because that was basically my shit. You come up these stairs, you finna get your ass beat. So I'm standing there. I can see them through the mirror, even though I cracked the bitch, but I can still see them through that mirror. And she still ain't came up that 3rd step. So she finally got the courage to come up that step. And she came up that one step, but I'm still up here because it was like the steps here, little landing, then up the steps. That's where I was at. I'm standing there. I ain't saying shit. I ain't arguing or nothing. I'm just looking at her like, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm ready. I'll beat your ass in this. This is how I'm looking. So my dude at the time, he standing next to me. He tall as fuck. He standing next to me because he about to go to war with me. Mind you, he just got out of prison, all that shit for years. He go in there and get the gun, put it in his pocket. I'm looking like, what you got that for? He like, no, go in the apartment, go in the apartment. I'm like, no, I'm not going in shit. You out here, I'm out here with you. I ain't gotta go down there, but I'll stay right here. He like, all right, don't come down here. So he go down there and talk to them. It get real quiet. So basically the bitch come back up there on the third one like, I apologize. We cool. I'm still looking at her like, bitch, we ain't cool. Your whole people's jumped me. We not cool ever in life, ever again. It's beef forever. What Cardi said, bitch, beef for me, she go beef forever, period. So when I tell you this man had my motherfucking back, but he had a big family too. And they was messy. And they will always try to drag me in some shit. And his siblings and them was, they said it was about that life. But when we went to the club and shit, I was, like I say, I'm always the one that got people back. And I was doing stupid shit with them. Fighting shit with them. You know, looking out for them. You know, I had a few moments when I was in my survival mode with they ass too. So I did what I had to do to survive. Shit, ain't nobody be mad at me for that. So me and him end up going pretty fast, and we end up ending pretty fast because I ended up this is when the building started shutting down, started getting cold out. They turned the lights off. You feel me? My bank card ended up getting lost, so he had to help me. He ended up having to go live with a chick because he on probation, on parole. He can't be in shit like this for real. So he ended up going to live with a chick. So I had to go live with a dude. Like, it all happened like that. And he got mad at me for living with a dude, but he had to live with a chick. And I didn't get that. But that was the stupidness of everything. I ended up having to live with a dude. So this is what I'm going to say. I can give more on this story, but I got to really clean up my storage and stuff like that and pay for more storage. But I'm going to say this. This is the download I get from all this. I'm sitting back thinking like, damn, I went through all that. This is what I was just thinking in my room when I got this download. And I'm like, the family that I was born into so wicked, they will see me go through some trials and tribulations and help pull me out of it temporarily and treat me fucked up just to try to push me back into trouble. You get what I'm saying? So I left that apartment going to my dad to get some help. Just stay there for at least a month probably to get my money right and get another crib. But he didn't even let me stay there for 3 days. They was attacking me spiritually like they was on some weird, wicked shit. They say they wasn't, but yes, they was. And to the point where they pushed me back to that apartment in survival mode. All my life I had to be in survival mode with people on the streets and my own people. Because then when people start saying that my own people wouldn't come ride for me the way I used to ride for them, people really was like, oh yeah, we got us one. We got us one. But then they didn't have one because I was on that. I was on go. Like I was like a bull for real, ready to kill. And whenever the police or anybody come, it was always in my best advantage because somebody, my ancestors will happen to somebody mine and they had to call. I never really had to call the police. They would be the people be like, somebody would just be like, hey, somebody attacking this girl. Da, da, da. You feel me? More of the story, these people that I was placed in their life because listen, I'm very powerful in the spiritual world. So when I came here, I just had to come super quick to anybody because I was needed on this planet. And the fact that I went to these people, I wish I hadn't, but I'm happy I did because I wouldn't learn the stuff I know now. And I wouldn't learn the energy of people that have the same energy as them. So whoever this message can go out to, these people that you were born into, they always attacked you, pulled you down, dragged you through the mud, treated you bad, never came to your rescue, and you was always in survival mode, have to rescue yourself, right? The fact of it is this. No matter how much or how many times you ran to their rescue, they always left you to be pushed into a field of nothing but enemies. So no matter how far you went in life, you tried to go to them for help. They wouldn't help you for too long. They push you right back out there. That's like your house blowing up or catching on fire. They come help you get out the house and then push you back into the house once they pull you out of there. That's the type of family I had to grow up with. And a lot of people used to be like, don't be telling people you alone, you by yourself. That's when they pray on you. Bitch, pray. Because that's going to be the last motherfucking day you pray. I don't give a damn who you is. When that bull come out and them antennas stand up on my body and my feelings and my face and my hair, you gonna be the one praying to go to God. You gonna be praying you wish you never entered into this home. You gonna be praying you wishing you never met somebody like me, because I'm a motherfucking warrior. I didn't lose a lot of battles. I may have went down wrong roads, but them bitches still landed at the right direction. You may have placed different potholes for me to fall in, but best believe I climbed up out of it. So every time I ran to these people, my sister, my mama, my brother, my daddy, my uncles, and I run to y'all to help y'all, and I'm fighting for y'all, nobody came for me, but that's cool. Because my motherfucking spirit team ain't letting me down. Yeah, that's that bull. That's that bull. I love when my bull come out. So it was to the point I was Wakanda forever. I was Woman King. I was all those. Because at the end of the day, they didn't have the courage to step on my behalf. They didn't have the courage to even fight the enemies that was coming for me, because they probably would have got their ass beat out there while I'm the only one out there whooping ass. Right? I've been sitting up here. I went to the doctor the other day, man. I started talking about my weight. She said, yeah, weight loss surgery. I said, okay. But I'm so motherfucking powerful. I done went through house explosions. I done went through a whole apartment building, people jumping on me. I done went through being hit in the head with a motherfucking hammer. I done been beat on since age 9 on up. I done been molested. I done been treated bad by my peoples. I done been put out by my own peoples. I done been used. I done been taken advantage of. Nigga, and I came out on top. So what makes you think I'm about to go do the easy way and have you cut up in my body and you telling me I'm perfectly healthy, perfectly fine? And you say, but after you do the surgery, you do got to take a lifelong of medication for the rest of your life. Bitch, what I look like? Trading my healthy, fat, chunky flesh, not fat, baby, beautiful, lumptious, my chunky flesh for a sickness. What the fuck do I look like? A fool? I never went to a doctor and they gave the surgery out so easily, handily. And I came home, I'm looking in my mirror. I'm like, I'm not even that big. I may look a little chunky on camera, but and you know you look chunkier when you got shorter hair. But I said I'm not as big as I see a lot of people. I don't eat as much as I used to when I was younger. You get what I'm saying? So I'm looking like it's crunch time right now. And the fact that I even got this download, and I thought this beautiful download, and it took me back into where I come from, what I accomplished. And I sat there, and I ain't just, like I say, y'all, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I do not. K Nirvana, do not dwell on the past. When it come up, sometimes it be downloads coming back to you and you be like, damn, I forgot about this shit. That's all it be. So these people that you born into, these families you born into, they will pull you out the fire and push you back in and hoping that you motherfucking burn. But it scared them when you walk out the motherfucking fire. You see that? I hope y'all probably don't see that, but I'm actually touching the fire. Right? They pull you out, save you, and say, I saved you. You say, thank you, sister, cousin. I'm happy you came. Just in time, and they look at you and they say, we just want to see you suffer. Boom, push you back in there. Right? Left you in the dark with a baby. Right? And told you I was scared. I probably bet you was scared because me, the heart I got, I still carried that luggage in that bitch with my child. I scared the motherfuckers that live there. I am the phoenix that rose from the fire. And a lot of them, I never knew this. My mom used to just abuse me so much. But when I got older and got the courage to stand up to her ass, I ain't try to fight her. At first I used to. But I grew from that shit. I knew she was taking energy from me. But when I finally defeated her ass, not once, not twice, but 2, 3 times, she was more afraid of me. The motherfucker that's afraid of you will kill you, even if you don't fuck over them. I tell people this all the time. It be the scary motherfuckers that'll pull a trigger. A real motherfucker will box with your ass. You get what I'm saying? And I don't mean to be using profanity, but I gotta come to you how the fuck I'm coming. Right? They were more afraid of me. Because once that bull came out, I don't give a fuck. Can't nobody calm me down but me. They used to attack me all in all. They only can attack my identity, my emotions, my figure. You this, you that, you this, you that. I don't give a fuck. I'm chunky, but I'm healthy than a bitch. And I'm running around this motherfucker. Oh, I need to get a little bit of this. Yeah, I do. I need to work on it. But if I done worked out all my life on shit, bullshit, I can work out in the gym, right? Why go the easy way out to look like somebody else and think I'm going to get a man quicker than that? Man, there been so many plus size weddings, I done forgot I was chunky in this bitch. I said plus size the new skinny. At least that man know he gonna be fed. Vegan food. Not vegan, meatless. Let me stop. But I think my ancestors and my spiritual team wanted me to see this. And I think I know they wanted me to see this because they wanted me to see how powerful I truly am. They wanted me to reflect on that fearless mindset I always have. So when I feel myself trying to get back in a fearless state of mind, I'll be like, man, the fuck on. You get what I'm saying? Because it be things that try to come in your mind and deter you and make you feel like, oh, word this, word that. I don't worry about shit. If it's a time to come, it's a time to come. You get what I'm saying? And that's the problem with a lot of motherfuckers that go after chosen ones. They really be afraid of you, boo. And the only way that they can really get to you is they get you to start treating your figure wrong. Talking bad about your body. Not loving who you are. Feeling like you alone in this world. I'm not alone. I got 2 beautiful children. And I got a motherfucking spirit team around me. It's an army. We so connected. Even when I take a few days off and I be like, all right, I'm getting out of the Astros. I'm chilling for a minute. Even when I do that, they still be with me. When people come against me, you offering your downloads and information to me. So now I know your plan. You get what I'm saying? You got to sit back and really play quiet. Sometimes speak, but sometimes shut the fuck up. Because 95% information is non-verbal. Meaning as it's very silent. You got to feel it. Man, I sit back and I think so much, and I know my children my children are already some powerful motherfuckers. They just got to get all the way into it. But they know I'm fearless than a motherfucker. My son, he said he remember a few things when I was fighting and stuff with people, but I kind of got out of that because, man, I just had to leave that community I was in, man, because I swear they probably would have waxed me or I would have waxed somebody. Because they fear you. And when they fear you, them be the ones that really will kill you. Now, a motherfucker that don't fear you and he just straight or just existing, they ain't finna kill you. They care too much about their own life right now. But a motherfucker that's really afraid of you and what you become, oh, them the ones that send death spells, rituals, all these money spells. Let's get her to hate her. Let's get her to be broke so she can hate her life. Baby, I'm a mass motherfucking magician. I can do what I want to do. Create what I want to create. It's nothing you can take from me that's not coming back to me. You ain't take it. You borrowed it. Yeah, because I was unconsciously giving my shit away. Because y'all had me under these little confusion, not even just spells. It was more so attachment. I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to let go of what I knew, and it was trauma. I was bound to trauma. But once I removed that trauma from me, a lot of people, when I started speaking, they like, don't live in the past, don't speak of that. But people didn't want you to speak because they didn't want you to release. They don't want you to release. They want you to hold it all in and blow up on their ass. No, don't play in those games. Release that shit. I don't feel bad for speaking my truth, ever. Don't come over this bitch doing shit thinking I ain't finna go get on my motherfucking YouTube. That's what my platform for, to help people. Yeah, I'm helping you expand your reality, expand your motherfucking throat chakra. Speak your truth. This is your life. Create it. Open up the book of the magical. Create your own reality, man. Don't let these motherfuckers have your everything, have your privateness, your hurtfulness, your joyfulness. They don't let them tell your story, because if they tell your story, baby, they gonna incarcerate your ass. I can tell a lot of motherfuckers stories. The shit I actually seen from my eyes. I don't go off no he say, she say. I can tell you what I seen from my own visual and felt from my own flesh. But I chose not to. Why? Because that ain't my motherfucking business. No, you come for me, I come for you. Yes, and I got receipts. I keep them, baby. Yes, I do. Motherfuckers don't like that you keep the receipts. I do. I keep all the receipts. It's just a few videos I have not kept. But I bet you I know somebody that did. Know somebody else that got them. All these motherfuckers wicked and they want you. This is the time in this season where a lot of motherfuckers is about to drop and be vanished and all that type of shit. But I ain't gonna speak of none of that. I already know what's happening. You know, it's just a motherfucker really try to take what's mine, but can't walk through the shoes that I had to walk through. Few of them walked through a few shoes, but they were, man, y'all was putting yourself through bullshit. That was your own karma. But a motherfucker really trying to walk in my shoes and my territory and my steppers, they could never. They could never. They could never. So we in a season where you need to watch your children. Watch these friends. Watch your so-called family. Wash your hands from them. This is the season where you don't need to be laying around with 5,000-6,000 niggas. This the season where you don't need to have 5,000-6,000 motherfuckers running in and out your house. This the season where you don't be trusting these pharmaceuticals. This the season where you don't just be trusting these cops. This the season when you don't trust the creditors. This the season of truth. This the season of truth. Let it all unfold. Because what's truly yours is coming back good and bold. The way it's going to hit you, your accounts, your this, your life, it's going to be bold. Because the motherfuckers that thought you can live without it and was going to live without it, it fucked them up that you lived in harmony even without the material gain. And mother and father see that, baby. Ra and mother see that, baby. They see it. They see your power. They see you move. They see you flow. They afraid now. All of them. This is not the time. The model chick, the DC Young Fly, his girl. She was the prime example. She was the sacrifice. She was an earth angel. Yes, indeed. She was a sacrifice. She was trying to tell everybody, stay away from the surgeries. They are hiring people to kill you from the inside, and you offer to be killed. You sign your signature, your nature over to these people. Put your life in their hands. They don't give a fuck if you got kids. They don't care no more. This is in-game for them. So they doing everything. Why the fuck would I go lay on a motherfucking table, go up under a knife just to lose some temporary flesh? Sign over my signature. And put myself in risk of all these lifetime medications. Put myself in risk of being away from my children. Am I that desperate for attention? Oh, am I that desperate when I'm healthier than a motherfucker? Am I that desperate to find a man? Fuck a man if I gotta lose this. If you were real one, you go motherfucking, you go motivate. You go get in here and be like, I see you working, baby. I see you trying. Let's do something different. Let's go a little harder. Right? If I gotta be always uptight about my figure, you ain't the one for me, baby. Right? Love thyself in every shape and form. Even if you know some of this was a part of spell work, it's okay. Because the ones that did that spell work, using the spells from their mouths, called of women, now I see the weight is going back to y'all, the senders. So many of them getting chunky as a motherfucker. It's going back to the sender. But I'm okay with what I have. I must take accountability for what I put myself through. And that's why mother and father always love me. Because I take accountability for what I do in my own life. I know how to take accountability for when I'm stress eating or when I'm stressful thinking and I'm facing so many different things to the point where I'm like, all right, I got it. Go make a burger or something. Vegan though, but still unhealthy because the shit ain't all this shit bullshit. I just want to say this to y'all. All them battles you fought, why give up now? Why take the easy way out? If you would have took the easy way out back then, you wouldn't be exactly where you're destined to be now. We exactly where we need to be. If I would have took the easy way out and not moved in that apartment building and moved somewhere else, I would have been still in a situation of living with bed bugs. If I didn't leave from that apartment building and had to go be forced to live with a little dude that was seasonal, I would have never moved in my first house on Anna where I let roommates move in and they attacked me. If I didn't go through that, if I would have never went to the house on Anna, I would have never landed up at my mother's house where she attacked me. Well, if I would have never went to my mother's house, I would have never got the courage and the sight from the true divine, from my son telling me in the basement, God, when the sun beamed in the darkest, coldest, wettest, stinkiest basement and looked at me and said, rise. I would have never went to a shelter. I would have never went to that shelter and found intimate peace within self, clarity, help. I got so much help and guidance. I got new shit for me and my children, new furniture, new everything. I would have never gained the help that I got from there. In that shelter, I would have never got that house in Macomb County. In that shelter, I would have never been able to get on my feet and move further out. Right? Ashe. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I don't regret anything I ever been through. I look the enemy in the eye and say thank you. That's why a lot of your demons rather rescue me and save and help me whenever I need it. I went through that shit. And I don't regret not one piece of it. Not even the mistakes I've made. I don't regret anything. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everything in my life right now. I'm exactly where I need to be right now. I ain't rushing to get up out of here. I ain't rushing. I'm taking my time. I'm moving like water. I'm flowing. And I'm blazing like fire. Ashe. I be seeing so many of my chosen tours. They going on chosen tours and I look so powerful. I be there. Just hold out. Hold out. You gotta just, man, release and let it flow. Don't let fear take over you. Fear is a sickness. That's the true sickness. And putting your life in somebody else's hands is a sickness as well. How dare you trust the motherfuckers that want us to be medicated and bullshit? I mean, some places do got great people that work there. You gotta listen to your discernment on it. That's all. They still gotta do their job, what they learn. Some of them ain't all the way educated on the true defines of medicine. Some of them just go after what you tell them and diagnose you from your own word. They waiting on you to tell them some shit to diagnose you from your shit. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of all this shit. So be mindful of what you speak over your life. And I know for a fact I get tired of my little belly and little stuff like that, but it's only because of me. Because I have the advantage to get up and make some changes. Or I want to go sit in this motherfucker and get cut open like a pig. Just to look okay. Who am I to cut up in my body unless it's truly needed? I'm truly in the need of healing or surgery. Who am I? To borrow this flesh and to destroy it because I want to go the easy way out. Right? Who am I to do that to this flesh? This flesh don't deserve all that. Bad enough I done let some wicked ass warlocks lay on top of me throughout my life. Old men. People telling me I need old men. Shit. You feel me? Thinking I can be with a guy my age. Guy 2 years younger, 3 years younger. No, I'm good on all that. What's for me is for me. Facts. I ain't gotta slow down, bigs, chase it. And like I say, my baby already here. And I love him. He already here. And love me as I am. It's just, I don't got y'all in my business. And that's how it's supposed to be. But I love you all. Peace and love. And remember, man, I hope this message get through to you. And accept me as I truly am. If you don't accept me, that's because you look in the mirror and don't accept who the fuck you are. Matter of fact, I'm not even asking for your acceptance because the most important thing about me is I accept who I am. And I'm not going to change you. And I'm not asking for you to change me. And if you have a few negative things in your body that you need to work out on, you either need to A, get a therapy or talk to your motherfucking self. Do some shadow work. Okay? My page is not here to be judged or judge anyone. And if I feel a glimpse of me judging anybody, I know that I got some work to do. So I will log the fuck off before I judge you. I will log off, reflect, and do some more shadow work because that means I must still have healing that I need to do within self. Because why am I even that much encourageable honor to judge another being that's not yet on that path, but on that path, but just ain't there yet? It's not my job to do that. Ashe? I can't talk to you with, oh yes, yeah. This is living life. Salt and sugar, salt and sugar. Salt and sugar look just the fucking like. You got one that's salty and one that's sweet. Which one you go choose? You go take the balance or you go just use the one that's sweet or salty? I'm going to show you the real me. I'm going to show you the real journey. Not all, but some. Just to get you to see exactly where you are and who you are. And that this journey that you walk through, you're not alone. We not alone. We got so many protecting us on the other side, but we must know we're not alone on this planet. There's so many gods and goddesses that we helped rise and open up the portals to this motherfucking planet. We all still got work to do. Do it. Find your peace. Find your balance. And know that the planet is heating up. It's rising. It's rising. Y'all can just smell my little burning hairs. That's why my little hands be itching sometimes, because my little hairs be burning. But I'm fascinated with the fire, the flame. No matter the house explosion I went through, it never put so much fear in me. It just made me aware. No fear. I'm aware. I'm aware that a fire can happen. That's why I choose to stay in the house, the homes I do have, where I can just jump out the window and won't break anything, flat out. I'm not afraid of water, even though my father damn near drowned me when I was a little girl. I'm gonna talk about that one day. When my father threw me in the water, deep cold water, and did it not once but twice, to where I seen I could have been, well, I was drowning. You get what I'm saying? I never forget that. Then when I fell in a hole in the water, he didn't help pull me out. I could have been afraid of water, but I didn't. I took it as a stepping stool to learn how to swim, to get up in there. I even figured out how to breathe up underwater, but I forgot it. It's been so long since I did it, I forgot it. But I've been practicing since we got this beautiful sized pool, thanks to my manifestations coming to fruition. But I wasn't afraid. I had a trauma life, but I knew I wasn't gonna continue to chase the trauma. I was gonna create my own reality, and everything ain't always love and peace. We gotta have balance. We got to. And I'm not knowing it, because I used to be so hard on myself. Like, that's one thing about me. I can be hard on myself, and mother and father come to me and be like, stop it. They'll send people to tell me, like, stop being hard on yourself. People, messages, all type of shit. Butterflies, birds, they'll send them signals to let me know you're being too hard on yourself again. One thing about me, I can be hard on myself. Like, why you just cut up on these motherfuckers like that? Why you do that? You let them take your energy. You let them take your vibrations. But I must understand that we gotta have motherfucking balance. And when they come for you, it's time for you to serve their ass with exactly what they need. I ain't saying call them every bitch in the world. It's a way you can do it. And I always did it gracefully. But just know, if you charge up on that bull go fuck you up. So yeah. I hope you all see this, and I hope this touched the people that truly need to see it. Don't let that little dark road you went down alone, with all them curveballs and snakes and bears come at you. And don't let that stop you from that direction. Even though you say a wrong turn, you still went and proceeded. You went through all that trauma. But that road still landed you in the right motherfucking direction. No matter how many curveballs the devil, whoever you believe in, sent. The wickedness, don't matter how many curveballs they sent. You still made it out of there to a direction you were supposed to land at. You know what I'm saying? Always know that. Look at the things you overcame before you just settle for something. Look at all the roads, look at all the battles you've accomplished before you just settle for the easy way out. And you ask yourself, do you really want to do that? Do you really want to go the easy way out this time? I know you're probably tired of fighting. Hell, we all is, but hey. They say there's no fight. But we are, my tribe right now are fighting for the children's safety, the children's lives. That's our fight. We rest for a minute, and we get back up and we go harder the next day. I'll never remove the fight from yourself. But I love you all. Peace and love and blissfulness. And it was a song I was listening to the other day. It's channeling through me and I hear it, but I can't. It's like, let me see if it flow out of me. It said, I hear it, but my tongue won't let me speak it. I hear it. I hear this song. What's the name of this song? I'm closer to my dreams. I'm going higher and higher. I can feel it in my sleep. Oh, keep me on my feet to burn down. I'm closer to my dreams. Yeah, yeah. I'm going higher and higher. I can feel it in my sleep. Ooh. It's the only part I can sing for y'all right now. But that, you see how that channeled in? Listen, as soon as I got done, the flame went completely out. That was a channeling. Like, we close, y'all. Matter of fact, we ain't even close. We in this. We higher. And it's like a burst of just happiness, pure happiness for me. Yeah, I still have my days, but for those that think I'm alone, I'm never alone, baby. It may look or seem. That's why you can't always go after the ass, baby. Sometimes you gotta feel it. You can feel a force. I'm not telling people, yeah, I'm sending that curse back to you. No, no, no. May the force be with you. May the force be with you. You come for the divine, you come for the chosen, you come for the true people that's connected to the true gods and goddesses. May the force be with you. No need to explain. May my ancestors be with you. They go get your ass. Nah, may the force of all nature, everything, water, fire, air, earth, grounded, ancestors, deities, gods, reptilian races, because it's balanced with everything. It's balanced with everything. You got good reptiles, you got bad reptiles, you got good white people, you got bad white people, you got good grays, you got bad grays, you got good black, you got bad blacks. We gotta have balance, baby. In the school of good and evil. That's what we living in right now. What you gonna do about it? Look in the mirror like Michael told you. I'm staring at the girl in the mirror. I'm asking her to change her ways. No question could have been any clearer. Cause you're gonna go back and make a break. Take a look at yourself and make that change. Yeah. And I know y'all see my little face be breaking down and stuff. I figured it out, y'all. I was blaming it on everything else. It's because I'm not sexually active. And when I used to be sexually active, the skin be okay. Body be wanting a little hump in a hump too. But it's all right, y'all. Peace and love and blissfulness. I'm out of here, and I love you all. Remember, if don't nobody else love you, I love you. 444 on the timer. If don't nobody else love you, I love you. Always remember that. Nobody can hurt you. Nobody can take you to that dark place but you. And Brian, what do stars do mostly and best? They motherfucking shine. Beam that light so much it burn them bitches. Burn them. Yeah. Ashe, ashe, ashe. It's a beautiful day.